your eyes and move it around into the picture shop, and I will take care of the rest. Let me get your hands. If you press the button on front, you can grab things.
Okay.
And if you look around, you might see the 2CT floating around.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Just expand it, move it around, have a closer look at the components, and feel free to just grab a single part out of there. I might explain you what it does. And if you're ready to go, we move ahead to the next scene, where you see the 16 million cars of the aftermarket coming forward. It's like a huge opportunity. So there's actually 16 million cars in Europe. I heard it's similar in Australia. And just imagine there's a car coming straight for you and it wrecks. So now someone has to do the job. Someone just have to get the clutch exchanged. So basically, we get a workshop set up. Well, rather than towing the car, we just build a workshop around that. So like in the real world, you see the clutch just flies out, ready to give away the clutch. So if you look around, you find our reps at 2CT. It's a yellow box which stands on the table. You go there, and you just hit the top part of the box. It goes open and gives you 800 bonus points for the Rep Expert Store. You can put the DVD into the computer to the right of you. You see the pliers. If you take them and hold them close to the retaining ring of the transmission, so you go to the transmission where the old clutch is, and hold it there, it takes off the ring, and then you can just put it at the side. Just put it on the desk, so we'll find it later. Then get yourself our tool and mount it on top of the gearbox. Once mounted, you can just pull it off now. As for real, we would actually do a lot of screwing and pumping to get it off. Well, that's not fun in VR, and we don't want to waste too much time here. So you just take both parts and separate them. Now you take the clutch and you recycle that. Recycling is important. So behind the transmission, you find a recycling bin. Okay, let's go for the transmission. So you find, just get the old operator parts, like the lever actuators, the engagement bearings, and the centering sleeves. You can just walk over to the recycling bin. You go, just throw that away as well. Now, you see there's only these green hologram things, and that means you have to get the new parts out of the box and place them in there. For the simulation, we actually don't mind about the order, but normally you would start with the centering sleeve, and on top of that, you do the engagement bearings, which also have strict order. Actually, if you do the reeling, 3 meters behind me in the real world, you'll recognize it is basically impossible to build them in the wrong order. So you just build it in, and then the next step, you will have to get the new clutch and the tool. Just grab both of them and put them together. Put the new clutch into the gearbox. Now, this is a really important part. So you have to measure with a caliper the gap between the shaft and the clutch. If the gap is too high, it actually means the splines do not align, which means if you then would take it to ratchet in, you would destroy the shaft of the transmission as well as the clutch. Yep, move it back and forth. Yep, now it's down to 0. No, we don't want it. We don't want to build this in. We want to use it for future repairs. Yep, this is a new retaining ring, but you need the pliers. It's impossible to thread it on with your hands. Take the old ring off the pliers, attach the new ring, and throw the old ring away. Well done. Just hold it over the transmission, in the center at the shaft, and well done, good job. So you see a final presentation showing off the product. It comes bundled with all spare parts to operate the clutch. Also note, there's this bigger tool set, which holds the upper part of the tool, which is crucial for all repairs. But each brand has a different adapter for a certain gear engine. So you need smaller toolboxes to adapt to the different brands. For example, we do the Renault Megane that you've seen, the Ford Focus, and over here at the display we have Volkswagen. Also here's a list of the partners we're supporting. Basically it fits to almost all automatic geared smaller vessels. So let me help you with the controllers.